Hi everyone, so today I'm going to be making a red velvet cake, and these are the ingredients that I will be using. Here I have all-purpose white flour, some sugar, some white vinegar, some buttermilk, butter, baking soda, baking powder, salt, some vanilla extract, some red food coloring, 3 eggs, and some Hershey's cocoa unsweetened powder. And I also have some vegetable oil here. So let's get started. Okay, so the first thing we're going to do is come with our all-purpose flour. We're going to put it in a bowl. Here I have my salt, baking powder, and baking soda, and we're going to mix that in. Ooh. And then I'm going to come with my cocoa powder and add it as well. And then we're going to just mix that around. Now that this is mixed, we're going to set this aside. So in a separate bowl, we're going to come with our sugar, our vegetable oil, and our butter. Make sure your butter is nice and soft for this, okay? And now we're going to mix everything together. You just want to keep mixing until everything is well blended. Okay, so now what we're going to come and do is add our eggs, and we're going to blend it out. So once you see it's well blended like this, we're going to jump to the next step. Okay, so now I'm going to add my food coloring. I'm also going to add 2 tablespoons of vanilla extract. And I'm also adding a tablespoon of white vinegar, distilled white vinegar. Just like that. And we're going to come and we're going to mix this. So now that that's mixed, what I'm going to come and do is add my milk, my buttermilk, to the dry ingredients. Then we're going to add our mixture in as well. And we're going to mix everything. We're just going to mix it in so you don't see no lumps and it's well blended. And just keep mixing. Okay, so now I'm done mixing. What I'm going to do is put this to the side, and I'm going to take my pan and I'm just going to butter it up. Just make sure you have the butter up on the sides as well. Now I'm going to do the next one. Okay, so now that my pans are buttered up, now I'm going to come and I'm just going to add my cake mixture and make them even, because I'm going to do a double layer. That one like that. And put the rest in here. just like that. So once you put it in our pan, you want to tap it a few times because you want to remove any bubbles that is under it, and just move it like this. And then that's it. All you have to do is bake it for 45 minutes to an hour depending on your oven, and we'll be back. Hey guys, so it's been 45 minutes since I've been baking my cake. So now what I'm going to come and do is test it out, make sure it's done. I'm going to take a toothpick and we're just going to poke it right in the center. Just like that. All the way down. So when you take it out, you want to make sure it comes out nice and clean. Just like that. Then you know it's ready. So now what we're going to do, what I'm going to do is let it sit here for 20 minutes, cooling down. So then we can add the frosting. Hey guys, so it's been 20 minutes that my cake has been cooling. It's still kind of hot, so what I'm going to do is just take a small spatula like this, and I'm just going to dig on the side and make sure nothing is sticking. Okay? And I'm going to do this to both of my cakes. And then I'm going to let it cool for another 10 to 15 minutes. Okay? We'll be right back. Okay guys, so my cake is nice and cool. What I'm going to come and do is I'm going to flip it over on my hand, and you want to push, tap it a little bit if you can, and your cake should just come out just like that. Ooh, look at that color. Okay, so I'm going to put this on my cake stand, and then we're going to add our frosting. Okay, so this is my homemade vanilla buttercream frosting that I made. I will have a link in the description below for how to make this frosting. Okay, so all I'm gonna do is mix it a little bit. This frosting is so amazing, it makes you want to eat it by itself. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna add some on top, just like this. And I'm gonna spread it an even layer. Remember, I'm not a good decorator, but I did buy something new to try. So let's see how that comes out. Okay, you just want to make sure you have an even layer, so when we add the other cake. So now I'm going to come and I'm going to add the other part of the cake. Okay, so I'm going to do the same thing. Flip it. And now I'm going to flip it. I'm going to put it right on top. And we're going to press softly. Just like that. Okay, so I bring my camera down so it can be a closer angle. So now what I'm going to do, I bought me one of these, because apparently you need one of these to make it nice and smooth. So I'm going to come, I'm going to add some frosting on top. And then I'm going to come with the spatula and I'm going to bring it down like this. I may make a mess because it's my first time doing it this way, but when don't I make a mess when it comes to cake? But I do see the difference. It does make it nice. Oh, and I did want to tell you guys, when you're using the red dye for your cake, for your red velvet, it is messy. It does stain, so do be careful. Okay, so I'm going to do this all around, okay? Hey guys, so this is the way my cake came out. To me, it's the same, no difference. So what I do have here is some crumbs from the cake, and I'm just gonna put it on top. So I'm just gonna basically go like this, just to make a nice decor, at least. If you guys got any suggestions on how to add frosting to a cake, let me know, because I can bake and cook but not decorate. So this is how you make a red velvet cake. I want to thank you for watching. If you guys have any questions, comment below. Like I said, any suggestions on how to add frosting to a cake, also let me know in the comments below. And thank you for watching, and have a wonderful day.